Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. So Steve Kerr blasts Stephen A. Smith for questioning Stephen Curry leadership. He said it's sickening, and I understand why Stephen A. Smith is questioning his leadership, because Draymond Green been acting a fool for how long, and no one seems to say anything. Steph Curry don't speak up. He don't check Draymond. I mean, what, is he afraid? They just let Draymond do what he wants. The team is like in shambles right now. They're losing games. So I could see why he's questioning Steph Curry's leadership. We know he's not a vocal leader, but sometimes you got to be a vocal leader. You got to start speaking up. That might be what the team needs for him to start opening his mouth, and addressing issues and situations like the Draymond Green situation. You got to speak up and check that whole situation, man. I don't care how Draymond feel, but him being the best player on the team, you got to speak up, man, and address certain situations. You got to call dudes out if you need to. Get the team on track. So this is what Stephen A. had to say. If this was a teammate of LeBron James, we'd be all over LeBron James. Where's the leadership? What kind of impact is he having? I don't think that we should be holding Stephen Curry to lesser standards. And I agree. If this was LeBron James, we would be all over him. We'd be on his head. And it's the truth. If this was LeBron James and, dudes is acting crazy, constantly fighting, drama, everybody would be on top of his neck. But because Steph Curry's so, the babyface assassin, he's so protected, nobody really says anything. Draymond Green out here acting crazy, and you're not going to check him? I don't care if you're not a vocal leader. At some point, you got to check Draymond as the best player on the team. Yo, what's up, man? We out here losing games. I'm frustrated. All you want to do is fight and hit people. What's up? We need a change, man. That's what you got to do. You got to approach Draymond and the whole team and galvanize the troops and get this shit together. Just being silent, sitting back, watching, and acting like you're afraid to speak up and address your team. Come on, man. Obviously, I don't know what's going on in the locker room, but I doubt Steph Curry's the type of dude who's, getting on dudes, yo, what's going on? We need to do this. Like, come on, man. You can't have Draymond out here ruining the team, any chance of you dudes making the playoff, and you just sit back and allow him to do what he wants. Well, I'm not going to say allow him, but you got to get on that dude, man. As a leader, you don't have to be the most vocal person on the team. It's not about being vocal all the time and running your mouth. It's about situations. In certain situations, you got to step in as the best player and be like, yo, and rally the troops and address any issues that's going on in the locker room. You got to check Draymond Green, because if you check Draymond Green, that's going to send a message to the team. But if you're like, you know what, I'm going to let Draymond be Draymond. I'm afraid of him, so I'm not going to say anything. I don't want him to punch me much, which obviously he wouldn't, and you're just going to allow this dude to run amok, then yeah, they're going to question your leadership. And the team is struggling and y'all getting y'all butts whooped all over the place. Yeah, they're going to question your leadership. Because like Stephen A. Smith said, if this was LeBron, everybody would be on top of his head. Rightfully so. Why do we give Steph Curry a pass? Why? So I agree with Stephen A. Smith, man. Some might say it's unfair to hold Steph Curry accountable for Draymond's Green action. And in some instances, that's correct. But at the same time, you being the best player on the team, you're the captain, that's your team. You're the guy. Numero uno. You got to check Draymond Green. This ain't about saying it's your fault why Draymond Green is doing what he's doing. He's an individual. He's going to do what he wants. He's a grown man. But the point is, you being Steph Curry and the best player and it's your team, you got to go to Draymond and be like, listen, man, enough is enough. Enough with this shit, man. We're trying to, we're trying to get to the playoff. We're trying to possibly win another chip. And we're not going to accomplish that with you constantly being thrown out games, suspended, you're missing days. That's not getting us anywhere. That is not conducive to winning. You got to do that. So even though it's not his fault, obviously, we got to put some kind of blame on you because you got to check Draymond Green, man. And that's just how I feel about it. You have to check Draymond Green. So this season, Steph Curry's averaging 29 points per game, 5 rebounds, 4.4 assists. The man is balling out. He's having a great season, but all that is being derailed by Draymond Green antics. The team is losing. Andrew Wiggins is missing. Klay Thompson plays well 1 in every 4 or 5 games or whatever. So the team currently is not operating at their best. And it doesn't help that Draymond is missing games, a lot of games due to his own actions because he can't control himself. And right now, he's suspended indefinitely, and hopefully he gets the help he needs, man, because they got to get it together, man. But as always, I'll holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share. Holla at your boy.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.